You know, I think this is the longest story I've ever been sent. I mean, I'm not going to be reading this entire story. There's no way I could. I think I'll just do the first 5 chapters, and we'll make a judgment from there. And if you're wondering, it's like, oh, why can't you just read the entire thing? Well, that's because, for starters, it has 1,837 chapters. And you're like, oh, that's not bad. Okay, well, the word count is 16,777,215 words. So no, I will not be reading this entire story. I think I'll just do the first 5 chapters and judge it from there. And I'm just going to read the chapters out loud because why not? And it has 7,938 reviews, 385 favorites, and 334 follows. This story was started back in November of 2017, and it was updated 2 days ago. Well, for me, 2 days ago. So, for me right now, it's August 12th. It won't be August 12th when this is uploaded. And this was updated in August 10th. You see, I'm filming this episode right after the other story that I did, the one about me and Meg. You see, I originally was going to be doing this story, but then, you know, the creator interfered, and she's like, oh no, you're going to do this one instead because of you calling me up now. So, this was the one that I originally was going to do. I mean, I'm not sure if this is going to be bad or not, but, you know, the uniqueness of it, that it has such a high word count. Such a high word count, like 16 million, almost 17 million. So, the author is James Dean, 5842, and this is the only story he's ever written. It is called The Loud House Revamped. I haven't watched The Loud House itself. I mean, I might have seen like one episode, I don't know. But it's a cartoon, I believe. So let's just read the summary. This is my own version of The Loud House, where I move to Royal Woods. It's a self-insert. Well, that's promising. Where I move to Royal Woods, Michigan. When I move to Michigan and meet the loud kids, the entirety of the universe, what's with the unnecessary capitalizations, will change forever. Get ready, Evil. Justice has many brand new faces. The universe now has a bunch of new champions. Self-insert OC story crossovers with other shows later on. Mixed genres, multi-crossover, harem later on. So it's rated T, it's in English. It's humor romance. Lincoln is one of the characters, an original character, and I already went over the other stuff. Right, let's read the first chapter, and it's in script format. Prologue opens out in the distant void of space. Narrator: the infinity vast reaches of space, a place of infinite power. What's with the horrible spacing? We see lots of planets, stars, galaxies, and nebulae. Narrator again: infinite beauty, and only one planet Earth. We zoom in on Earth, and we see the cities bustling and moving. Narrator again: just have it all be in one line, or a paragraph. Why do you keep separating it? It's the narrator talking. You don't need to separate it every single time the narrator says something. An oasis in the very galaxy we call home, but also plagued by infinite evil. Bank robberies, bad guys and alien invaders were destroying everything. Bad guys were blowing stuff up and causing mayhem and chaos. Banks were being robbed, and aliens from distant planets and galaxies were destroying everything. Narrator again: who will protect us all from the evil forces that threaten our world and universe? Who will confront the destructive forces from other worlds and different dimensions? Who will be the defenders of the universe? But then one alien monster explodes, and it shows us as Team Loud Phoenix Storm making an entrance. Narrator: Team Loud Phoenix Storm. That's who. A newspaper shows us defeating all evil. Narrator. Team Loud, Phoenix Storm. We are flying out of our state headquarters to save the day once again. Narrator. Nothing can stop them. James Dean Knudsen and his family, Lincoln Loud and his sisters, Riley Anderson, Hercules and Zoe Weatherly, and their many friends, many superheroes from comics and different worlds, and reformed villains, together with the help of advanced futuristic cutting-edge technology. We were using highly advanced cutting-edge technology from thousands and hundreds of years into the future. Repetitive much. Narrator. Advanced scientific tools. Lisa, Nicole, and our scientists are working in the lab with all kinds of chemicals and machines. Narrator. Their super vast wealth and fortune. Our safe was filled with gold and jewels. Narrator. Stop some! I mean, I guess it could be worse. At least it's not a gigantic blob of text, but still. And their incredible, omnipotent, superhuman powers. Team Loud Phoenix Storm is on a mission to obliterate the evils that threaten the entire universe. We are battling all kinds of monsters that were destroying the cities, terrorizing the areas around us, and ruining lives everywhere. We were tearing bad guys apart and throwing them in jail or killing them. Narrator. There is no rest for evil. It's time for action. I punched a bunch of villains and they went flying. Is the narrator supposed to be the author? Narrator. It's time for justice. Lincoln blasted a bunch of bad guys with lightning and electrocuted them into ash. Narrator. It's time for adventure. We went to all kinds of distant planets and galaxies in our ships. Narrator. Team Loud Phoenix Storm. They may be kids, but they are smart, powerful, and ready to kick some evil butt. We fired a powerful blast of energy at the monster and blew it to pieces. Narrator. Team Loud Phoenix Storm. They fear nothing and are your defenders. Me. Okay, finally a different voice. Watch out, forces of evil. Justice has a new name. We are standing on a building as a phoenix forms behind us in a fiery explosion. Narrator. The Loud House Revamped. Rise of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. The greatest adventure has begun. More like the greatest headache. Let's move on to Chapter 2. Origins, Part 1. Moving and meeting the Louds. Me and my family are moving to Michigan. My name is James Knudsen, but my friends call me JD. Me, my mom and dad, my sister, brother-in-law, niece and nephew are moving into our multi-million-dollar mansion in Royal Woods, Michigan. Me, I'm going to check out the neighborhood. Sumner, be safe. As I checked out the neighborhood, I walked along Franklin Avenue and found one house that was really chaotic. It was 1216 Franklin Avenue. Me, boy, that house is hectic. I think it's supposed to say me with a colon, but it says with a period instead. Then I accidentally bumped into someone. Me, oof, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking where I was going, but it was a boy named Lincoln. Lincoln. It's okay. It happens to me too. Oh, you must be new here. I'm Lincoln Loud. Me. I shake his hand. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm James Knudsen, but call me JD. Me and my family just moved here from Castle Rock, Colorado. We live in a mansion 1 block southwest of here. I pointed behind me to my mansion. I really hope he didn't, give his actual home, Castle Rock, Colorado. Lincoln, wow, that's awesome. Let me introduce to you my family. Me, okay. Lincoln took me inside his house. It was about as big as where I used to live. Lincoln, welcome to the Loud House. Let me show you around. In the kitchen, Lincoln introduced me to his parents. Lincoln, Mom, Dad, I'd like you to meet J.D. Knudsen. He just moved here from Castle Rock, Colorado. Lynn Sr., it's a pleasure to meet you, J.D. I'm Lynn Loud Sr., and this is my lovely wife, Rita. Me, I shake their hands. Pleasure to meet you both. Rita, so how do you like it here in Royal Woods? Me, it's awesome so far. Lynn Sr., well, welcome to the neighborhood. Me, thank you. Lincoln, come on, J.D. Let me show you our pets. Me, Okay, it's nice to meet you both. No period. Lynn Sr., pleasure is ours. Lincoln showed me his pets. A dog, a cat, a canary, and a hamster. Why is it like no capitalization there? Lincoln, these are our pets. The dog is Charles. The cat is Cliff. The canary is Walt. And the hamster is Geo. We named them after cartoon characters. Me, they're so cute. Lincoln, I know. Let me show you my room. Lincoln took me upstairs to his room. It was small. This is my room, you don't say. Me, it seems rather small. You just said that. Lincoln, yes, it's covered in linen closet, but I'm happy with it. Me, well, whatever works out. You got a lot of cool stuff. Lincoln, thanks. I also have 10 sisters. Me, shocked. 10 sisters? Holy guacamole. Lincoln, I know. Would you like to meet them? Me, sure. Can we please get on with it? Lincoln took me to another room and he introduced me to the youngest sister. Lincoln, this is the youngest, Lily. She's 15 months old. Me, she's so cute. Lily was about to cry. Oh, I think I know what you want. I hand Lily her lavender blankie. How would you know about her blankie? Oh, whatever. Lincoln, you're great with babies, JD. Me, I've had some experiences. I hold her baby talk. You want to see some silly faces? I make a lot of silly faces and she laughs. Lincoln, wow, you are great with that. I put Lily in her crib and the second youngest sibling came in. Lisa, greetings, elder brother. Who is this fine gentleman you have with you? Lincoln, this is my friend J.D. Knudsen. J.D., this is Lisa. Me, it's a pleasure to meet you, Lisa. Lincoln, Lisa is the genius of us. She's 4 years old and has a PhD and won a Junior Nobel Prize. Me, wow, that's amazing. I've noticed all sorts of high technology equipment when I came here. Lisa, are you trying to figure out how to cure every disease known to man and invent new ways to benefit all of humanity? Lisa, yes, I am. I recently came up with a cure for Escherichia, I'm probably saying that wrong, coli. Street name just say E. coli. Me, wow, that's incredible. Then a voice screamed, Lola, Lana, stop it. Lana, make me. Lincoln, we got another twin fight. Me, twin sisters, huh? Cool. Lincoln took me to the twins' room. The twins were fighting in a cloud. Me, does this happen a lot? Lincoln, yep, it does. Lincoln broke up the fight. Lincoln, I'd like you to meet my friend J.D. He just moved here. Me, it's a pleasure to meet you both. Can you tell me something about yourselves? Lola, my name is Lola Loud. I like tea parties, the color pink, and photo shoots. I compete in beauty pageants. Me, I can see that. You have a lot of pageant crowns and trophies. You have quite the talent. Lola, why thank you. Lana, my name is Lana Loud. I like mud animals and I'm a handyman. Hands me a business card. I do toilets, sinks, showers, and automobiles. Me, wow. Lana's frog friend Hops leaps onto her shoulder. Lana, this is my friend Hops. Me, it's a pleasure to meet you, Hops. Hops high-fives me with his tongue. Lincoln, Lana and Lola are both 6 years old and they have different traits. Me, that's all right with me. The fourth youngest came in. Laney, Lincoln, can I ask you a quick... Lincoln, can I ask you a quick question? Lincoln, sure, Laney. But first, let me introduce you to someone. This is my friend, J.D. Knudsen. He just moved here from Colorado. J.D., this is Laney Loud. She is 7 years old and she's our artist. Laney, it's a pleasure to meet you. Me, likewise. Lincoln, sorry, J.D., I miscounted. I have 11 sisters. Me, that's right. It happens to me too. So what kind of pictures do you paint? Lanny showed me her paintings and they were beautiful. She had a lot of talent. Laney, your pictures are beautiful. You just said this. Oh my God. Laney, thank you. Lincoln, so what did you want to ask me? Laney, I forgot. Sorry. Me, that happens to me too. I hate it when that happens. The fifth youngest appeared out of nowhere and scared us as a pipe organ plays. Lucy, hey Lincoln. Lincoln, hey Lucy. This is my friend J.D. Me, it's a pleasure to meet you, Lucy. I take it you're into vampires and dog stuff. Lucy, that's right. Me, I'm a fan of the band Within Temptation. They're awesome. Lucy, interesting. I'm into poetry and I have my own funeral service. Lucy handed me a business card. Me, Lucy's lament. I'll have to call you when one of my family members kicks the bucket, so to speak. Lucy, thank you. I would need a word that rhymes with rain. Me, poetry really wasn't my thing, but I know a few. How about gain, train, drain, or chain? Lucy, thank you. Walks off. What? Me, Lucy is pretty cool. Lincoln, yeah, but she can be spooky. Me, well, that's okay. Lynn Sr. off screen. Heads up, a football flew in and I caught it. Lincoln, wow, you got quick reflexes. Me, thank you. The fifth eldest came in. Lynn Sr., you caught my football? Oh, Lynn Jr., you caught my football? Cool. Lincoln, Lynn, this is my friend J.D. J.D., this is Lynn. She's 13 years old, and she's the sport fanatic and athlete. Me, it's a pleasure to meet you. Lynn Jr., same here. She shakes my hand, and she has a strong grip. Me, ow, you have a strong grip. Could you please stop repeating things that you just mentioned in the sentence before? What sports do you play? Lynn Jr., basketball, baseball, soccer, football, hockey, and more. I don't think and more is a sport. Wow, you have a tremendous love of sports. I watch a lot of football and baseball on TV, but I mostly watch crime documentaries. Lynn Jr., cool. Lincoln, we still have more sisters to meet. Oh my god. As we were about to enter Luna and Luann's room, Lincoln pulled out an umbrella as a bucket of water dumped on us. Shouldn't say was dumped on us. We didn't get soaked. I mean, the umbrella can only do so much. You will still get a tad wet. Me, the old water bucket over the door trick, a classic. Luann, come in, Lincoln. I thought we were pails. Rimshot laughs. Me, laughs. Good one. Me, doesn't laugh. Atrocious. Lincoln, groans. Yes, exactly. J.D., this is Luann. She's 14 years old and she is the jokester. Me, it's a pleasure, and I can tell you have quite a sense of humour. Luann, thank you. I have a shakes my hand and zaps me. Shocking personality. Rimshot laughs. Gets it? Get it? Me laughs. You're so funny. No, she isn't. Luann reveals a joy buzzer. Thank you. I know what buzzes you. Rimshot laughs. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Me laughs. Lincoln, Luann is hilarious. Laughing hysterically. Call a doctor. I'm about to bust a gut. Lincoln, J.D. just moved here from Colorado, Luann. Luann, wow, I heard it's beautiful there. Me, calms down. Sorry about that. It is beautiful. The mountains are gorgeous. Guitar music played and we saw the third eldest Luna playing. Me, rock on, dudette. Luna, thanks, dude. Lincoln, Luna stops playing. This is J.D. He just moved here from Colorado. Luna is 15 years old. Me, pleasure to meet you, Luna. Luna, likewise, dude. Me, so you're the rock star of the family. Luna, yep, my idol Mick Jagger is my inspiration and it's rockin'. Guitar strum, yeah. Me, rock on. We went to the last room and came out the second eldest. Lenny, oh, hello there. Are you Elvis? Me, laughs, no, I'm not. But a lot of people say that I look like Elvis, brought back as someone else. Lincoln, Lenny, this is J.D. He just moved here. Thank you for not saying from bloody Colorado. J.D., this is Lenny. She is 16 years old. Me, it's a pleasure. Lenny, same here. Me, you sure are pretty, Lenny. Lenny, oh, thank you, J.D. She left and we met the eldest sister. Lincoln, hey, Laurie. Laurie, whatever it is, I'm busy. Me, you must be the eldest of the Loud sisters. I'm J.D. I just moved here from Colorado. Laurie, oh, it's a pleasure. I'm Laurie. I was texting Bobby. Me, I take it he's your boyfriend. Laurie, yes, he is. Lincoln, Laurie is 17 years old and she's the bossy one. Me, I see. Laurie, so how beautiful is Colorado? Me, the mountains are gorgeous. I love Colorado and lived there for my entire life. I'm going to love Royal Woods even more. I got to go home and finish moving into my huge mansion. Everyone came out and were amazed and started bombarding me with questions. Whoa. One at a time, people. Lola, how did you get a mansion? Me, my family won the jackpot of the Colorado lottery, and now we're filthy rich. Laurie, can you show us? Sure. And then he was murdered and all of his money was taken away. The end. Now I wish. I led the Loud family to our huge multi-million-dollar mansion, and we were in awe. Me, welcome to my humble abode. Laurie, you live in the old Moorbucks estate. Me, yep, I take it they were the previous owners of this mansion. Well, yes. Lola, yes, Princess Moorbucks was the West. They were royalty, okay. Spoiled, rotten, and snobbiest child ever known here in Michigan. She went to our school at Royal Woods Elementary, and after she went on several crime sprees, she became homeless. Lisa, all their assets were seized and they were evicted and forced to live on the streets. Me, I hate people like that. She got what was coming to her. Inside, I showed the Louds around, and we saw numerous rooms. The Louds were amazed. After the Louds went back to their house, I finished unpacking my stuff and going to bed. Me, I'm going to love it here in Michigan. The end. Wait a minute. The end? The end? But I thought this story... Is this like just a crap ton of little stories all merged into one? Is that what this is? Right, well, you know what? This has been going on long enough. I know I said I was going to read 5 chapters, but I changed my mind. This is all I'm reading. Though I will read the author's note. There you have it, folks. This is my first fanfiction ever created. I inserted myself and my family as OCs and used the Moorbucks estate from the Powerpuff Girls as my new home. I added King Hammer Publishing fanfiction character Lainey Loud to add more interest. I'm sorry if I stole your character. All characters belong to Nickelodeon Studios. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't the Powerpuff Girls on Cartoon Network? Oh, okay, never mind. They just mentioned that there. Lainey Loud belongs to King Hammer Publishings. The Moorbucks estate and Princess Moorbucks belong to Cartoon Network. Also, I would like to thank Thumperfan for the ideas and inspiration. So yes, I'm under the impression that this is actually supposed to be a bunch of stories merged into one. Yes, that was painful to read. I'm going to assume it just gets worse, and if the formatting stays like this the entire time, then that's not going to be good. You know what? I'm actually curious. Oh my god. I'm just going to go all the way down to the final chapter. Yes, so I am correct. I'm looking at the chapters, and it's pretty much a bunch of fanfics in one gigantic fanfiction. You know, don't do this. Don't do this. Do not do this. Just do multiple stories. I don't know. This is so. Let's look at the final chapter. I'm just curious to, and of course, it opens up with a gigantic blob of text, and then it continues into the script's formatting. I will admit, though, it does get a little bit better. It is a little more coherent. Although it kind of looks like this is like a summary. I don't know. It's a little confusing. I mean, it looks like they got a little bit better, but it does still do the script formatting. And I'm kind of skimming through it. Okay, I guess Dragon Ball's involved because they just did the Kamehameha and they mentioned something about destroying the moon. And, yes, well. Oh my god, and this final chapter is ridiculously long. Bloody hell. Right, okay, I'm not going to be reading that. I mean, it does look like it gets a little bit better with the writing and whatnot, but again, still, it's like, just do multiple stories. Why have it be one gigantic story? Like, again, the word count. The word count is over 16 million. 16 million! Oh my goodness, 16 bloody million. And so many chapters. It's like, I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, I think they were trying to break a world record. I'm not sure if this is the longest fanfiction. You know what? I'm going to Google it. Longest fanfiction in the world. Let's see. Longest fan. Sorry about that. Typing with the... Oh. Okay, here we go. Well, this one's trying to say... Oh, no. It's trying to say here that the longest fanfiction ever written is 4,102,217 words. It's like, well, no. This story has that beat by a ton. But maybe they don't count this story because, you know, this one is multiple fanfics in one. I don't know. But, I don't know. It's listed as one huge story. So, this definitely has that one beaten. So, whoever put that as the longest one, maybe they meant, like, the most consistent, the most coherent. But still, 16 million words. 16 million. I don't know what to say. Well, if you all liked today's episode, please be sure to leave a like and leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next episode. Until then, cheerio.